You alone are responsible for getting your needs met. I'll say it again. You and you alone are responsible for getting your needs met. Now, that doesn't mean that your partner can't help meet your needs because of who they are and how they show up for you as a partner. If your needs aren't getting met that only your partner can help you meet, then it's up to you to communicate that and create whatever agreements which need to be put in place. And we have a whole host of other needs that, as much as we may wish our partner could take care of, are ultimately our responsibility to nurture and satisfy. The truth is, the best gift you can give your partner is a version of yourself that feels full. Imagine quality time where both of you are bringing your best energy to the table: playfulness, patience, curiosity. Now, contrast that with evenings where you're both so tapped out, the only thing shared is the unspoken agreement to silently scroll through your phones. Self care creates reserves that allow you to pour into your partner from a place of joy, not obligation. And let's face it, time spent with a joyful, present partner is a lot more replenishing to the soul than time spent with a burned out shell of one.
Before we dig in, I want to take a quick pause to let you know about a free resource I made for you. If you've ever felt like your relationship is shifting and wondered, how do we grow closer through this season of change, not further apart? This is for you. I created the Conscious Partnership Starter Kit as a free guide to help you and your partner navigate growth together without losing yourselves in the process. Whether you're in a season of transition, feeling a little disconnected, or simply wanting to deepen your connection with more intention, this guide will walk you through powerful, heart-centered prompts and practices to get you back on the same team. Because your relationship deserves more than maintenance. It deserves conscious tending, courageous conversations, and the kind of clarity that helps you move forward together. So grab your free copy at ellenbrowencoaching.kit.com/partnershipkit or head to the link in the show notes. And now, back to today's episode.
So here's what I've noticed among my clients. In heterosexual relationships, men often martyr themselves by overworking to provide financially, while women tend to martyr their emotional and physical needs to feel like they're enough. Both behaviors come from love and a desire to give, but they backfire because they hold themselves to a standard that feels never enough to themselves, and they end up pushing away their partner. Men come home exhausted, emotionally checked out, and unable to connect. Women, depleted from neglecting themselves, start seeking validation in ways that strain the relationship. Or worse, they hold it all in until it spills over as resentment. Martyrdom is like trying to fix a leaky faucet by turning off the entire water supply. Sure, you've solved one problem, but now nothing's flowing at all. So what do we do about this? How do we prevent resentment and disavow martyrdom by meeting our needs? First of all, it's worth saying that I don't think we martyr ourselves consciously. We don't wake up one day and say, I'm going to martyr myself for my spouse today. It happens more often because we aren't aware of our unmet needs. And even if we are aware that we have unmet needs, we aren't sure how to meet them. For example, when we notice that for a prolonged period of time, all the solo time we spend starts to feel like checking boxes, and we don't leave with any meaningful feeling of rejuvenation, that's when we need to reflect on what needs we have that are not getting met. Different stages of life, different seasons, and even different phases of our own hormonal cycles demand different things from us. During the winter months, we might have more emotional and spiritual needs to fortify because seasonal affective disorder or grief surfaces during our menstrual phase, or as we enter perimenopause and menopause, we might need to slow down in ways we're not used to or even find uncomfortable. The counterintuitive piece is that sometimes getting our needs met is not comfortable. Meeting our needs is not synonymous with seeking comfort. It just means we have a need, and until it's fulfilled, it will continue to create an energy leak. And the only person who can be aware of that small leak that could eventually become a big leak is you. That's not to say we as humans can meet all our own needs. Relationship and community are basic human needs. But we are the only ones capable of sourcing those needs by picking up the phone to call that friend, or choosing when and how to slow down, or by seeking the spiritual sense of peace that we need. We all need rest, nourishment, movement, touch, and safety in our environment. Mentally, we need growth and learning, clarity, stimulation, problem solving. And give the episode called Raising the Floor. Self-care isn't selfish, folks. Because when we show up with our whole self in our marriage, we both give and get exponentially more. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please show your support by rating and reviewing in your app of choice. It would truly mean the world to me to hear.